Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Quarter by Quarter. I am host number one, Sean Wick,
I've lost my joy.
host number two, Mitch Kobe. Yeah, I am hopeful. I am in good spirits. A win is a win. All right, they scored 125 points. I think we'll be okay.
I thought it was just 115. Just
It was 125 actually.
was it?
Yeah, 125 to 120.
Oh. I wouldn't tell with all these tears in my eyes.
It was a 2-point game in the third quarter, and you're like, oh, it's so over. Let's just go home because the Raptors went on like a 8-0 run.
No, that's not why I said it. Also, I need to fact check what I said.
It was 92-90. I know that was the score because I was at the gym and I was looking. I was watching the game, and then because they called timeout, you're like, ugh, so over or something like that.
I think it was along the lines of, I don't know, where is this? I don't know.
I just want to say
Thank you, fans.
thank you. Yeah, like this is the same thing.
I mean, I think it was made sense.
I want to say, I don't drink coffee that much, but white chocolate mocha something. That's what this was called from Starbucks. Very good. I've never had it before, but it's
Good luck on your finals.
it does. They said good luck on my finals. They said the girl in front of me. She was like, "I love your vibe." I'm like, "You don't like my vibe? Don't look at me like that."
Good luck on finals.
I get good luck on finals. She gets, "I love your vibe."
Yeah, you don't got a vibe. Y'all know what is a vibe though. NBA playoffs are here.
NBA players are. They've been good. They've been really good so far. First round's been entertaining.
Honestly,
What?
I've not been able to watch all of the games. Not that I would, because that sounds miserable watching all of the first round, like all of them separately. But I've watched what I could.
I think I have Prime, Peacock, and ESPN, and that's like the only three you need, I think.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
I had ESPN anyways, and I had Prime anyways, so I just got Peacock just for like the NBA playoffs. I'm like, all right, I'll spend the $12.99 for the month, and I'll delete it when I have to. But either way, yeah, I've watched I think probably 85% of the games.
I'd say around 70 for me, with work and just not wanting to watch some of these games.
Yeah.
AKA Celtics 76ers. I hate that series so much.
What? Why?
It's so bad. I don't care what anyone says.
It's an entertaining
To each
series.
their own. You know, sometimes I don't
Watching
know
VJ
exactly.
Edgecombe ball out like
I
his
don't-
life is on the line.
I don't know what the word is for it when someone says something.
The bird.
Conformity. You know, someone will bring up their opinion, and then you're like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna do that. This series sucks.
What are you talking about?
Uh,
Have we been watching the same series?
Yes, this series makes me want to go to sleep.
What?
Mm-hmm.
There are like 2 games that were bad.
Those probably were the 2 games I watched.
It was game 1 and game 4 where they're like 30-point blowouts for the Celtics.
4, I think, was the one I watched. I know I watched.
4 was bad.
I don't know. 4 was the one that made me decide I'll mess with this series.
That was when Embiid came back and he was like just being a chud.
Yeah. I was also extremely tired, but
Well, that's probably why.
it was like,
You have to watch Embiid play basketball and you're tired.
yeah, I was like tired and the that game wasn't great.
Fair enough. It's 3-2 right now.
I don't know. What series did you want to start with?
I mean, we can just go over the ones that are already finished.
Mm-hmm.
I had a West versus East put on the document. OKC versus Phoenix. 4-0 OKC sweep. Shea averaging 33.8, 4 and 8 during the series. And they will play the winner of Lakers versus Rockets. What do we have to say for this one? Not a whole lot. That's what we have to
Yeah,
say.
went about exactly as expected.
Cool.
Devin Booker still in treacherous territory. This man needs help. He ain't ever getting it. Oh, he blew up on the refs that one game.
Because they said that he had an unnatural shooting motion because he like jumped forward into I don't know who it was, some OKC player, and then like it was valid, a little valid. I'm not gonna lie, because like the fact that it was the very next possession, and I think it wasn't Shea, it was like Jalen Williams, or it was Chet, I think. He like literally scooped his arms underneath. I think it was Jalen Green, and tried to shoot it, and they didn't call that an unnatural shooting motion. It's like, all right.
It's hard in a series against the Oklahoma City Thunder when you're the one getting called for unnatural shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say that.
But that wouldn't have mattered. Changed the score from 131 to 122 to 129 to 124. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, none of these games were really competitive. Whatever.
I don't know. What do the Suns do from here?
You got to blow it up, I think. Like, full reset. Booker, I think you got to move on from Booker.
I just don't see it, though.
It's so weird because, I mean, do you keep Booker? I mean, he's got you to finals.
I think you have to keep Booker, but it's just hard because you really don't have pieces to move around him. But you also
got Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. Those are like the two guys. So do you keep one of them? Do you ship one off I know Raptors fans were trying to get Dylan Brooks to the Raptors, which is actually a pretty good fit.
It just really depends on how you're like. Do you believe in the future of these guys? Like Jalen Green, very inconsistent.
Has shown up in the playoffs though.
Mm-hmm.
He did show up.
1 of 10 in the elimination game, but
we don't talk about that.
1 of 10 from 3, 10 of 25 from the floor. Dylan Brooks took a massive leap this year from what he was doing last year, so that probably gives him some value.
Just honestly, one of my favorite players, to be honest.
He was one of my favorite players until he did something off the court, but
he did something off the court.
Driving, intoxicated.
Oh, come on.
That's not very cool, bro.
Come on. No, never mind.
It's like Draymond. All right, never mind. All right, I'm not going to compare Draymond's antics of like being a goober on the court to driving intoxicated, but it's like Draymond where like you're like, oh, I'm starting to like this guy, and then he does one of the stupidest things you've ever seen.
And then he like punches your favorite player in the nuts or something.
Yeah, for like no reason. Like that was Dylan Brooks. I was like, you know what? I'm starting to really like this guy.
The funniest Draymond thing is when he kind of flopped on offense or something. He like tried to draw a foul and he ran all the way down and tackled another player. And Curry was just sitting there and he's like dying laughing. I loved Draymond.
It's a love-hate relationship with Draymond for me.
Oh, we'll miss him when he's gone. I can't wait for when he's an analyst. He's going to be the funniest analyst of all time. I want him and Charles Barkley to I want him to replace Shaq on Inside the NBA.
Yeah.
Because I know Draymond will watch the games.
Does this fix NBA discourse?
I think it does. Draymond's one of the smartest players of all time.
You think Shaq is that big of a deterrent to discourse and Draymond's that much of a plus?
I just think that Draymond plus whoever he's with. Like if he's with Charles, because Charles not is binging these games 24/7, but he does it more than Shaq. Him and Kenny are the only ones on there. Well, Ernie too, but Ernie's like the mediator. Ernie just knows everything. Ernie's Ernie. But I mean, people will get super mad at it, but I think if you give it a little bit, it'll work. Maybe in I don't know. I'd like to see Charles, Ernie, Draymond, and then maybe someone else.
Odd. I'm not a fan of, I don't know, what's it called? It's Inside the NBA or NBA on.
I think it's Inside the NBA, and then they I think it's on ABC now.
I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
Not even being a hater. I'm just
I just think Charles is funny.
I think they're funny. They're just not great analysts. Which
Charles is. Yeah. I love Charles. He's my favorite.
It's like 50-50 where you'll go to halftime, some good analysis, or they're just spewing something out of their mouths. Random.
I think Charles has a good balance of that.
Yeah. Shaq has no balance.
Shaq has no balance. He's just all about humor. And then he'll just say that whatever center is playing, if there's a popular center playing, that he's a bum and that Shaq was better than him.
Okay, cool. Cool,
So,
Unk.
Thanks, Unk. You retired 20 years ago and you're 400 pounds in the NBA.
Mhm.
I don't care.
Next series.
Next series.
Blazers versus Spurs.
Cool. Wemby had a concussion and he came back. He's like Jesus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something like that. It's the Buddhist monks have like fortified his brain so he didn't get affected, that he trained with in the off season.
Yeah, they healed him. They
Denny
ancient healing techniques.
Denny Avia actually looked like he wanted to kill Stefan. Was it it was Castle, right? I think it was Castle.
I think so.
When Castle or whoever it was just like put the ball in his chest. I've never seen that much hate coming from someone's eyes before. It was like kind of scary.
Trailblazers were exposed as one of the cheapest teams in the NBA during this time. They were.
It's just a terrible week for Blazers fans. Yeah, that's another thing that I didn't put on here.
The Wop Reith. That was their first. That was the first sign.
That was the first domino that fell. We should have known.
Yeah, like who cuts the Wop Reith?
Yeah, but they're like, it's hard skimming through what's a true news story and what's not, because some are like,
I think
Centel, and it's like they're not letting the players like, or not giving the players like towels or something, or like doing the players' laundry anymore.
what I'm pretty sure of real news was that I heard that Tiago Splitter was being considered of just like waived, like they were considering not waiving him but cutting him, like getting a new coach because he was going to get more money because he did good, which is just cheap. But I'm not sure if that was true or not. It sounds true, but
Yeah, it's the Trailblazers are widely expected to move on from interim coach Tiago Splitter. New owner Tom Dundon is not willing to increase Splitter's current salary. Portland is trying to find a new coach who will accept being the lowest paid in the NBA as a cost-cutting measure. This is from Evan Sideri. He's an actual journalist, so.
all right. So I have Blazers Edge. Here's our news source. Lack of playoff T-shirts, not bringing two-way players to playoff games, lowballing a head coach. Those were the three things they gave. I mean, that's pretty bad. How do you even why did they not bring the two-way? They're not eligible? Why did they not show up?
Staff required to check out of hotels by 12:30 p.m. to avoid late fees. Team masseuse denied a room for pre-game treatment. Two-way players not allowed to travel for playoff games, and free T-shirts for fans at Game 3 were canceled.
Oh, they're the only
What a
team.
bum.
Yeah, they're just very cheap.
What a bum. Like, I want to... What is Tom Dundon? I wonder what he makes.
What does he do? What is a Tom Dundon?
Let's see what his net worth is. Oh, only $2.3 billion. Man,
Wait, he made pickleball.
he made pickleball and he's worth...
No. He's the chairman of pickleball.
He's the chairman of pickleball.
Pickleball. What is pickleball.com?
The ultimate like old rich people sport.
Is pickleball.com. What is this? Who watches competitive pickleball? I'm sorry if you're watching competitive pickleball.
But he's a billionaire and he's worried about late fees.
Oh, he's an investor. My bad.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. How do you make his money?
Built his fortune primarily in subprime auto loans as a CEO of Santander Consumer USA and currently leads Dundon Capital Partners. His significant investments in the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes, Topgolf, and real estate.
He's just an investor, it seems. He's not like
Yeah.
a person where made something, hit it big. We need more owners like the Suns owner, where he was just out there hooping before the games. I think it was him, right?
I don't know.
They
Could
had
be right.
they had footage of him on the NBA court. Like
That's what I would do is if I was an owner. I'd like be in the. I'd just run pickup games with friends, like
putting up shots on.
putting
the
up.
NBA court.
Yeah, I'd be like, Donovan Mitchell, get out here. You're on my team, or I'm trading you.
You guys don't get practice time. It's my time.
Okay. I get Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, James Harden, and Jared Allen, and then you get You get
Yeah, Sam Merrill.
yeah.
One Sam Merrill.
Sam Merrill would shoot lights out.
Next series.
Next series.
Lakers versus Rockets.
It started out 3-0 Lakers. No one saw that coming. Everyone said that Bron was going to get blown out, and now everyone is saying that LeBron isn't good because they didn't win in 4 games, and they let the Rockets win 2 games. Reeves came back last night for Game 5. Didn't really do anything.
He actually did bad.
Yeah. Actually, he should have stayed back. He should have not come at all.
True.
I'm getting mad.
If you aren't going to show up, stay home.
Exactly.
He went like 4 to 16, I think.
Let me look it up. But anyways, LeBron is kind of not playing that well, but it's okay because he's LeBron. He's 22, 7, and 8 with 2 steals for Lebuki, but he has 4.5 turnovers. KD has played a singular game. He had only played game 2.
What a great teammate. I hope he says nothing bad about them.
I hate to break it to you. Little does he know. I'm glad that they're better off without him, though. He had 22 points. Yeah, he shot 25%, though. Okay, that makes sense. Like, it did not seem like he had 22 points. It seemed like he had 10 points.
Reeves?
Yeah.
He also had like a bunch, 12 and 13 from free throw.
That explains it.
Bro's a baiter.
Anyways. Hey, what do we think about this series? Like, do you think that the Rockets become the first team ever to come back from down 3 games to nothing? They're currently favored to win Game 6, which is in Houston.
I still have the Lakers winning this series.
I do too.
I think my biggest issue is that the Lakers have relied on people who haven't been relied on the entire season. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't continuously rely on some guy to come off your bench and have a historic night for themselves. You know, like Luke Kennard did it a few times, Marcus Smart did it a few times, Rui Hachimura. You can't just keep relying. Like, I don't know. You only have a few more bench players to have their pop-off nights. Jake LaRavia, it's your time.
Jackson Hayes.
Jake
Pseudo
LaRavia
buddy.
had a nasty layup one day that I was watching. It was one of those moves that people would see Jordan do this and be like,
Oh yeah, I saw it. Well, because I saw that on Twitter. It was like, they got Jordan's top 4 play of all time, and it's random role players doing that.
The day Jordan floated from the heavens or something.
The day Jordan flew.
Something crazy like that, but we don't get that for Jake LaRavia. Crazy.
Where's the
Jake LaRavia GOAT dispute?
exactly? He's at least top 3 now, right?
I mean, he's up there.
He's up there. I think the Lakers will hold on to. I think they actually win Game 6. I don't think it'll go to 7.
It's hard because you only get, you don't have KD. That's like a massive thing for them, and that's pretty much what like decides it for me. You know, I mean, KD hasn't been there pretty much this entire series. If he comes back, it's like the Austin Reeves thing. Does he come back and make the team worse?
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know.
I think it would, actually. Like, I would just... Because, Tari Eason and Jabari Smith have had really good games in the time that KD is out. Like, Tari Eason had a great game last night.
He was working with Lethal Shooter?
Was he actually?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
All of the comments, the funny part was everyone was like, tell him to get Amen Thompson. I was like... The thing with Amen Thompson is even if you were to hit up Lethal Shooter, it's like there's nothing to work with there, you know? Literally can't shoot threes. What do you do?
I think you got to work.
I mean, you got to work, but like what do you do with that? Like Tari Eason knows how to shoot a 3, you know? Amen Thompson, you see him shoot a 3.
Get Amen Thompson in the lab with me, and I'll show him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show him what to do.
Wait, Amen Thompson? There's no way. Is his real name is Ameiz, Amiz, XLNC Thompson.
What?
Oh, excellence. That has to be what it is. It is pronounced excellence. But his middle name is XLNC.
I have to look this up for me.
What's Asar's? Oh, Asar's middle name is also excellence. I saw that in the middle of their name and it confused me.
He was born in California. That makes sense. This is a California type of name.
Greatness.
Whatever, man.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
Anyway, Lakers in, I don't know, what do they?
6. You think it go?
Şengün.
I think Şengün is gonna have the worst game of his career. The next for Game 6. That's my prediction.
Şengün, Lagoon,
Shen-
Lagoon, Lakers in 6.
Şengün, Lagoon, Pontoon, Lakers in 6.
They had someone do that trend, and everyone. It was one of those things where like a company hops onto a trend, they're like, "This is so cringe,"
Yeah.
even though they literally were just doing it like 2 days ago. I just thought it was like, yeah.
No, we must fight back against the big business that is tearing us down and destroying our environment.
Is Tom Dundon the issue?
I think Tom Dundon is the issue. I think if we send Tom Dundon to live on the International Space Station, I think all problems will be solved.
True.
And so, did you say Lakers in 6 or 7?
6.
I did too. Okay. Our next series, probably,
I think this.
I can't say most surprising because the Lakers and Rockets are right there, but
it is definitely a surprising series in multiple ways. Unfortunate series too. It's one of those series that you're gonna get people where, like, the way the series was supposed to go is something you'll never get to see. It's gonna get people like conspirizing. You know, they're gonna be like, well, what if Anthony Edwards didn't get hurt? What if Dante DiVincenzo didn't blow out his Achilles?
it's a number 0 curse.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, like you said, Nuggets versus Timberwolves. The Wolves are up 3-0 or 3-2. I'm sorry. They were up 3-1, and then Ant decided to crash and burn, and Dante DiVincenzo tore his Achilles. It has been the Jokic and Murray show for the Nuggets. No one really wants to contribute anything else. They're like, you guys are pretty good. Go and score.
Going into this year, my entire thing with the Nuggets was that they were a better, well-rounded team.
Well, they were for like most of the year, which is a thing.
Come playoffs, they're just not. They all fell off. They all just don't know what they're doing anymore.
You know who else fell off on that team? Jokic.
What?
He's shooting 42% from the field, and get this, 19% from 3 this series. Rudy has him on clamps.
Seems pretty good to me.
Rudy Gobert is the best center in a series featuring Nikola Jokic and Naz Reid.
This series is also turning people on Jokic. Like, people are starting to hate.
I've been hating on Jokic for a while now. I'm not going to lie.
He's not, I don't know. He's such a weird player. Not like, he's very, like, it's something you've never seen before. And people, like, he does everything on the court, yet people will still hate on him for not being a good defender. Same thing with Luka. I mean, Luka makes a little more sense, but, like, Jokic literally does everything. And then people ask him to play defense. I'm like, if you want him to contribute on defense, he's not going to be putting up triple doubles, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
I'm also not saying it excuses how bad he is at defense, but
yeah, there has to be a level of expectation there.
It's just when people are like, he should be at least an average defender at center, and I'm like,
I think he should be though. That's not a hard ask.
I think that's way too much.
That's way too much to be the average.
He does
center.
Everything else. How are you supposed to dive? What would it be like? Spread your energy across a game.
The thing is with Jokic is
he also plays like in this whole series. He's played 40 minutes, 35, 41, 38.
Yeah, the thing is he's 31 and he consistently plays.
They're working him like a dog.
Yeah, consistently plays 80 games a year, like 35 minutes a game. He is on deep playoff runs. I mean, his body's breaking down now. I mean, not a lot of people can sustain it, and he's also 7 foot, like 1,000,000 pounds. So this was kind of bound to happen at some point, where he just starts to slow down. You know, he's hit his 30s. The horses back home are probably calling his name. He already doesn't like really care about basketball.
Doesn't care. I think he does, but
he does. No, he does. But
It's so weird how people actually believe he genuinely has zero care for basketball.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
You don't get
People think it's like, oh, he actually doesn't care.
There's no one in the world who plays a sport that you might have fell out of love with the sport. That's possible.
Uh-huh.
That happens a lot. But like, there's no one who makes it to this spot they're in a sport without having genuine like love for that sport.
Maybe he's just like, he sees a 50 million a year hit his account and he's like,
Those horses though. I mean, we saw that video of the people playing on donkeys, basketball on donkeys. You saw that one? I bet you he's funding in a league with that.
I don't think he fits on the on the donkey.
No, he just like the.
He has to get like the giant Clydesdales.
Mm-hmm. Or you could do like I don't know. Maybe the horses play themselves.
What?
Maybe I'm getting too crazy.
Whoa. But yeah, apart from that, Iota Sumu is the Game 4 hero with 42 points, if I remember correctly. I didn't write it down actually, but he was kind of he was hooping. He was hooping like a he was hooping. So yeah, it'll be they play tonight, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. So that'll be a good game to watch. I think. What do you think for this one? You think Nuggets complete the 3-1 comeback, or?
I think. Oh, it's tough because Minnesota just taking 2 massive losses in one game is just so big. I think it's going to 7. I think Minnesota wins.
I think Minnesota wins.
Yeah, I think Denver exerts themselves too much in this game 6.
He had 43 that game. I think so too. I think there's a better chance of winning game 6, to be honest, because they'll be at home. They'll have the home crowd with them, and I think just they get one guy to get going. Whether it's Ayo, he's game to gay, right?
He's game to huh?
Game to gay. Oh my god.
He's game to huh?
Game to game. Right now. I mean, like him, maybe like Bones Highland steps up. Enrique Freeman.
I'm
playing
surprised he hasn't
time.
touched the court.
Enrique?
Has he?
He hasn't.
Yeah, no, he just like. It's
You're
so
surprised?
Weird. It's weird that like. It's weird how two-way players work in the NBA, where like, there's teams who will like try and integrate them into the lineup, and some teams just don't care. And Minnesota's one of those teams. Not that they don't care. Like I'm sure.
I think that they got a lot of better guys to play over Enrique. Unfortunately,
it's just like, it's kind of weird because he's still on that two-way, where normally you'd see a player sit on the bench this much and they'd be like,
"Go away."
Yeah,
I don't
much.
like you.
Like the Cavs did with Amani Bates.
Yeah.
Like they had him on two-way for probably like an entire year, and they were like, "All right, we ain't playing you."
He made a 3 that one game though.
Get out. You know?
Yeah. I mean, Julius Randle could step up to Naz Reid. Ooh.
Naz Reid has been sleeping this entire season.
He's been poopy.
Yeah, pooping instead of hooping, bro.
He's got 10 points a game this postseason and 13 in the regular season.
He heard he got that 6th man of the year and gave up.
He's like, I don't need to do it anymore. I'm Naz Reid.
I'm tired about it. No. I'm going back to bed.
Everyone tweeted my name out and had shirts with just my name, so now I'm cool and everyone likes me and I can play like Dookie. And no one will think twice.
And no one's talked about it either. No one's talked about how bad he's been this entire season.
He shot well. It's just he's not really scoring.
It's like, I don't know. It's just like what I expect out of him. I feel like he's doing less. Like the numbers are fine, but like I feel like he really hasn't had that much of an impact.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
And then that's all the
that's all the West team. Oh wait, no, we said who we thought we'd win. Now we're into East, where nothing is decided yet.
All 3-2.
All 3-2. Adam Silver getting his ad revenue money.
Getting in his bag with the script, if you're asking me.
It's a great script, to be honest.
Honestly, no. He like kind of forgot about like the Cavs and the Pistons. He kind of like he had the Ghostwriters take that part.
Mm-hmm. So right now, before we get into anything, how many games end tonight or tomorrow?
I think.
How many end in Game 6?
Let's see. In the East or
in the East?
I think the Celtics finally take it today. I think the Knicks and Hawks series is so weird, but I think Knicks take it I think both of them get it at least today.
I think the Sixers are going to force Game 7, and I think the Magic and the Knicks.
For reference, the matchup predictor for both of these games is 62% in Boston's favor for that game. Or, well, 61.9 if you want me to be exact.
You can round up. It's fine.
Yeah, and then for the Knicks, it's 58%. And then, if you wanted to go to the west side, you get Nuggets at 50.6 and Wolves at 49.4. So that one's very even.
Mm-hmm.
Other two are weighted not too heavily against either team, but definitely as a favor. Rit. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. The 76ers have been just such a weird team. Like, I know I've said I really don't like watching the series, which is true. I don't enjoy watching the series, but I do think that the 76ers have shown up
They have
when they
so
can.
much talent. I mean, you got Maxey, and then Embiid just came back. You throw Paul George in there. You got Edgecombe. You got Kelly Oubre. You know, Andre Drummond has been like a valuable center. So you got a lot of guys in there.
I don't think Derek White's been good this series.
He has been. God, I put that in there. He's been awful. He's like less than 25% from three and like 8 points a game.
This team is. The Celtics are very weird at taking talent from other teams that are like borderline all-star and just kind of fitting them into their roster. Not saying that like they get worse. Obviously, Derek White is still really good. This playoffs, he's not been good.
Mm-hmm.
But then you take like Vucevic, who obviously on the Bulls was hooping, and now he's just a player.
And that's probably their biggest problem is like center play.
Because Vucevic isn't a defensive guy at all.
No, not at all. And no one has ever like tried to make him one.
I mean, you can't try and make him a defender at the age of 35.
Yeah.
You can't be like, hey, buddy, start. We've talked about this before. Imagine being 35 and they're like, hey, buddy, start
Hey, buddy,
locking up.
get in the paint and don't leave.
You got I mean, what is it? I mean, the 76ers aren't that aggressive. You got like Bono would be physical matchup. I was going to say like Embiid, but Embiid wouldn't be like, if they're like, hey, guard Embiid, your worry would be, I'm going to get my ankles broken because I'm Vucevic and I'm old. But like from Bono, your worry would be like, oh, I'm going to get back down.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Andre Drummond will.
they don't really play too much that way, so you don't got to worry about that, I guess. Could be a worry in the next few series, though. Definitely.
Embiid just looks like he'd be fat.
I feel so bad for Embiid. Literally just like
I do too.
unluckiest man of all time.
Like, what do you mean you have appendicitis right before the playoffs start?
Oh, I've been suffering with injury all season. I can't wait to get back for playoffs.
Oh, I'm
what's
finally
that?
back and healthy.
My appendix is going.
Oh, wow, my stomach is hurting. Let's hope it's nothing serious. Wow, it's really bad. Let me go to the hospital. Maybe I just ate something bad.
Also,
You are going to explode.
the good thing with not good thing. The thing is with Embiid, this is the opposite of Jokic, where like, oh, he doesn't want to play basketball. Embiid's doing everything. Like,
Yes.
there are people where you will constantly be blamed for sitting out from injury, where Embiid does everything he can to get out there. You have him playing with the ab holder, whatever you want to call it, like the wrap. He has both of his like knee things on. Doctors told him he probably shouldn't play again because of his knees being like frail.
Glass.
That man wants to play at least.
Insert SpongeBob guy with with cast all over his body here.
Mm-hmm.
That's Embiid.
I don't know. He's a player I've hated for so long, and now I just can't anymore. I feel awful.
It was just from the MVP because no one thought he should get it.
I mean, he's a troll. That's like when he was fully healthy, big troll, flops a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Well, the thing is, he flopped because the doctors told him it was like it's better for you to just fall than land on your knees.
Mm-hmm. So then you're just watching, and you're like, oh, I can't.
Because if you watch it, a lot of the times he would flop and he'd not like, bark at the refs, be like, "Where's my call?" He did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it, but a lot of the times he'd just like fall because he didn't want to destroy his knees.
True. What's your prediction? So you had Sixers taking this game to 7.
Mm-hmm.
I have Celtics taking this game tonight.
I want to root for the 76ers, but I'll take Celtics in 7.
All right. So
Especially going back home to the Garden. Unless it'll be on VJ Edgecombe. If VJ Edgecombe has like 30 in Game 7, I think they win. But that doesn't happen.
Get ready for Cancun.
Get ready for Cancun. VG Edgecombe, get ready for Cancun.
That was another thing. Shea tweeted not tweeted. He had an Instagram post where he edited the back of Dylan Brooks' jersey to say Cancun on 3.
Like, why? What are you doing?
Respect.
Shea.
That's tough.
I hate Shea.
The funny part was Dylan Brooks responded in the comments being like, it was something corny, like, I'll be the villain if that's what you want to make me. Like, all right, bro.
All right.
We
know you're the villain.
All right, Cornball.
All right, buddy.
You're playing into it too much.
All right, we get it. You're the villain. You're a cool guy. Just make sure to blow into the breathalyzer before you start the car.
Villain on the streets. Whoa. Hey. Anyway, next series. Cavs Raptors. This is the important one.
No, we gotta finish. We gotta finish with Cavs Raptors. We gotta finish. That should be the last one.
We skipped
two. Yeah.
How do we get onto that?
Well, because you started talking about the Celtics. I'm like, we can just start with them. There's no order. We don't follow the order. We don't confine by the rules.
I don't know.
So you can go to. You want Pistons Magic or Knicks Hawks first?
Let's go Pistons Magic. That one's intriguing.
It is intriguing because no one is really playing well, except for Cade and half the time Paolo. Actually, that's not true. Suggs and Bane are having a nice series. I put that on there. But the people you want to play well aren't really playing that well.
Cade Cunningham has this team on his back with one long.
Yeah.
I feel awful for Cade.
I do too.
Genuinely, you work so hard just for your team to let you down immensely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who's the?
He's getting nothing. It's like Tobias Harris is his second man right now.
Second option is.
But JB Bickerstaff hate is always warranted.
Yeah, warranted.
Expected, accepted, welcomed.
Open arms here.
Open arms. We will pay for your flight.
We say trick or treat, and you hand us JB Bickerstaff, and we're happy. I'm walking away with my hands to the sky. The thing was, I liked that the Pistons did good this year, and I was like, oh man, I feel bad that they're getting wiped out in the series like that. And then I remembered. And then it activated. I said, I know who your coach is.
You look at this roster and you're like, Javonte Green is getting good minutes on a regular basis, and you're like, they're the 1 seed. It's like, at least with the Cavs last year, it made sense. It's like you have a high-powered offense, you have Donovan Mitchell as your superstar, you have the Defensive Player of the Year, you have really good center play from Jared Allen, and then you have a lot of good 3-and-D depth and shooters and stuff. You're like, all right, that makes sense. And you also had the trade where before DeAndre Hunter was terrible, and Ty Jerome was also playing really well. It's like, all right, this all makes sense. And then it's this year, it's like Tobias Harris is your third guy. Ugh.
The worst part is that he's now the second guy. He has been the guy they have to rely on
because Jalen Duren is like a ghost.
What's worse than AT&T? What's a worse brand?
Worse. Cricket.
Boost Mobile.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket Wireless.
He's Cricket Wireless to Evan Mobley's AT&T.
We got to think of it.
What?
Duren Mobile, T-Mobile. I think T-Mobile's
awful
yeah.
Wireless provider.
Bad. Phone.
Oh, who's the worst? AT&T worked on. Hey. Wait a minute. They're saying he's the worst. All of them. All of them are worst.
Mint Mobile.
With the Ryan Reynolds.
Duren Mobile. Yeah.
I don't know. He's just been so bad. It's like when you're wide out in the open and your dad is not getting to you. That's what's going on right now.
Wait, what? Say that again?
You're wide out. You're literally in the middle. We're in that square over there in the middle of Akron. Wide open. Nothing's covering us. And we're not getting data on our phones.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something and your dad isn't here. No, what are you talking about?
Evan Mobley is your Twitter page refreshes, but you can't get to anything else. Neither of them are great options, but one of them works a little bit.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but I don't know what happened to Jalen Duren. It's crazy. Genuinely fell off. Biggest fall off of all time. Dennis Jenkins is buns. We've seen that. Dennis Jenkins is having one of the funniest series of all time. Nothing is expected out of him. He's but a little below a 6 man. He comes in for Cade those couple minutes he's out of the game, and he puts up shots. That's his biggest thing. He, throughout this series, I want to see the stats. His 3-point percentage versus Orlando is 16.7. He averages 5 points a game, by the way, on 35 from the field. 2 assists a game as well. This is a stinker. I can't say the word I want
He's
to.
12% from 3.
Yeah.
Not even. He's 11.8. We can get technical here because it makes him look bad.
In like all of these games, he's either been like 2 for 8. So 2 for 8 yesterday. I think he was like 1 for 7 the other day, 2 for 7 the other day. Because we talked about this last time. He hasn't been able to hit anything.
It's bad.
What happened? I'm a Dennis Jenkins enjoyer. He was carrying my fantasy team for a little bit.
Hold on. He's listed at 6'4", 165 pounds.
This may be his issue.
I think I found that
he weighs less than me.
He weighs less than me. And I'm 5'10" on a good day.
I'm consistently a person where people talk way too much about me being a little skinny. This guy's the real skinny guy that people need to be pointing out. People get too comfortable talking about people's weights, bro. All the people listening out there, love yourself. Motivational alpha Dennis Jenkins.
No, okay, there's no way this is real. There's no way he's 165 unless he's like the leanest guy ever. I'm looking at these pictures. There's no way. Unless he's actually just like a ball of muscle.
He's very lanky, but it's not like, I don't know. When was the last time he was weighed?
Was he weighed like his freshman year of college or something? Or of high school?
What? I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Who we got taking this series? Do you think?
I'm going with the Magic.
I think the Magic get it done too. It's so hard to pick in favor of a team that went down.
I think they get it tonight.
Yeah.
I really do.
I just think it's so hard because literally it's the opposite of the Lakers series where you have to count on some random guy. You count on one guy every night. It's like in roulette. You're betting on, I don't know, what's Cade's number? 1? Is he 1? You're betting on 1 every night.
Is he 1?
And you just can't get it. It's not hitting.
He's
2.
2, yeah.
I'm not balling nowhere.
Neither am I.
I was actually looking at 1 from the Pistons and I said, proceed 1.
Let me perceive him as number 1.
But anyway, this is like putting all your money on number 2. And
spinning the wheel and hoping it lands on number 2.
Off and rolls off into the ocean because you're on a cruise ship, and then
it rolls off and then it like goes underneath the waitress carrying an entire plate of drinks and it spills on like some super rich and wealthy guy, and then the guy like somehow knows that it's your fault because you're looking at him.
And he gets up and sues you.
Yeah, and he gets up. Well, no, he doesn't sue you. He's like,
harumph.
Look at
and then walks away.
Look at here, boy. You need to buy me a new suit. And you're like, okay, I'm sorry. It wasn't really my fault, but how much is a new suit? And he's like, this is a Dolce & Gabbana suit. And it's like, oh no. And it's a $12,000 suit. And then he's like, if you can't pay up, we've got other ways of dealing with you. And then him and like all his goonies like beat you up in that back alley or something.
This is exactly what it's like watching Pistons basketball, by the way. Getting beaten up in the back alley because you spilt a bunch of drinks on this rich guy.
That you didn't even spill. That the ball fell off the roulette table and went underneath the waitress's foot and she slipped and fell.
True.
And he's like, are you okay, darling? Knicks and Hawks. Knicks take a 3-2 lead after being down 2-1. Cat and Brunson are having a pretty good series. They're shooting the ball well. They are not good defensively, but we know that. And Jalen Johnson, the lights are too bright.
True.
That's pretty much sums up the series.
This is a series that I just think like those games that the Hawks won, not that they were a complete fluke, but I feel like I hate writing off teams because obviously you got those wins some way. But at the same time, you shouldn't have won those games. Like,
such a hater. You never give any credit to anyone.
You look at the games they lost and they
No.
blasted.
No. I don't think so.
The Hawks, their last game, lost 97 to 126.
That probably
the
didn't
win
happen.
probability was never in their favor. By the way,
they did win by 1 point each of the games they won.
It's just every single thing you look at from their point just isn't it.
Yeah. And they've been counting on CJ McCollum to be like their guy.
Also, it's not fair that the Knicks can just summon summon all these celebrities and baddies courtside. Can I can I say that on the podcast? Can I talk about the?
Sure, you can. This goes on YouTube, not live.
Is this fair? Can you just have outside involvement when you know he plays better?
The Hawks are in Atlanta.
Who do you call?
Atlanta's got some motion.
Who do you call?
Sexy Red.
Universe on the line.
No, you get Lil Yachty and you get Faye Webster. That's who you get.
Faye Web.
She's from Atlanta. Look,
She ever been to an NBA game?
probably. I don't know.
No, she was recognized by Colin Murray Boyles. Wait, what? Become a
Okay, you got Outkast, you got Future, you got Ludacris, you got Young Thug, you got 2 Chainz.
In a Good Way by Faye Webster.
I love that song.
Is Colin Murray Boyles mentioned in this song?
Wait, is he?
No. It says the AI is so stupid. Atlanta-based singer, songwriter Faye Webster has become a favorite artist of NBA players, notably recognized by 2025 NBA draft prospect Colin Murray Boyles, who named her song "In a Good Way" as a I wrote named in. I saw "In a Good Way" in named, and I saw named in song.
So he's not named in the song?
No, but he is a fan.
Never know.
Anyway,
It's a great song. I listen to it. It's on my playlist.
you and Colin Murray Boyles would get along.
I guess we would.
Anyway,
Anywho.
Knicks win this one in a what is the opposite of a gentleman, like not gentleman sweep, because gentleman sweep is letting up one.
Reverse sweep, I think they call it.
No, because that would be this is so stupid.
We're so bad.
It's like a business casual.
They need Andre 3000 to pull up to the game. That's what they need.
Him with his flute.
Yeah.
I love seeing the little clips of people on like they're walking through places and they're like, wait a minute, aren't you Andre 3000? He's like, yeah, it's me. Because he's just playing his flute randomly, you know?
Yeah.
He's so cool.
What a guy.
I wish I was him. Y'all know who I don't wish I was? Evan Mobley. Anyway. That was going to be a transition
Okay.
to the Cavs.
You don't want to talk. Well, we got to make our predictions for.
Oh, I thought the Knicks in a business casual sweep.
What is that, 6?
Yeah.
I say
made it up.
I say Knicks in 7. I think that Adam Sandler
shows up, plays for
Adam
New York.
Silver wants the ad revenue from the East. And finally, the last playoff series going on.
The moment you
Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Raptors. Cavs are up 3-2. The only notes I put for this game was seeing the Cavs play basketball makes me want to gouge my eyes out with rusty pliers.
I approve. Makes sense.
Insert a bad green screen of like rusty pliers.
I ain't doing all that.
Hey, he said that he wants to edit. Nice. You offered. It's on camera.
Anyway, the Cavs are not favored in this next matchup as it is in Toronto.
And they famously play Dookie. Booty cheeks. They play sandy cheeks.
Nasty patch.
They play bikini. They play the chum bucket in Toronto. Almost said in Atlanta.
Yes.
They are not good at all.
I don't know how the Cavs won this last game. You watch it,
because they shot well. What do you mean you don't know how?
They got out rebounded by 13.
Well, they just shot the ball well. They just didn't.
Most teams
they didn't shoot 20%.
When you get 13 more rebounds than the other team, normally it doesn't go well.
How many turnovers did Raptors have?
Both had 15.
Okay. Oh my goodness!
A very even game. But then you look at the rebounds. That's the biggest thing. And then the Cavs shot only slightly better from 3.
Slightly better.
They made 3 more, attempted 2 less.
50 to 39%. I would say that's pretty good. They also made more free throws. Raptors shot 68% from the line.
Where are all the Cavs fans now blaming the refs? Where are you now?
It was the refs' fault, actually.
All right. Anyway, I'm tired of the Cavs, bro. I'm on to the Browns this year.
You're on to the Browns. and Deshaun Watson is going to be named the starter, and you're on to the Browns.
This year's our year, Harold
You,
Fannin.
the kid from down under just got called up, and you don't even want to entertain the fact of Guardians.
Bazana's not hit in 2 at-bats. He's washed. He's so bad.
Actually, 2 games, not 2 at-bats.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You sound like a Cleveland fan.
No, it's so funny because, like, I was expecting to see people actually on Bazana's, like, his 2 games not getting hit. I was expecting people to genuinely be like, what? He's so bad. But
Guardians
somehow,
is the only good Cleveland fan base when it comes to, like, being
rational. Somehow people haven't been freaking out about this, which
because
normally,
people are like, even like, with the Quan thing that's going on. Quan's in a bit of a slump, more than a bit of a slump. He's in a slump right now, and people are like, I really think that he needs to be put down in the order and stuff. It's been 100 games, and he's batted 220 in that time frame. And, I think it'd be really good to get his confidence back up. We got to figure this out. And then they look at Chase Slaughter, and it's like, oh yeah, he hit a bit of a slump here, but he's still making good contact with the ball, and he's actually picked it up in the last like week or so. So I think he'll be okay. They don't overreact when someone like doesn't get a hit in a few at bats. Like,
hey, you jump over to Cavs basketball. One bad Thomas Bryant play ends up getting somebody on a watch list. I'm keeping it real.
Donovan Mitchell misses like a layup, and everyone's like, I hate this team. Donovan Mitchell is not a leader.
It's interesting. Why were we talking about baseball? Oh,
because I'm saying get on the Guardians hype train.
I'm on the hype train.
No, you're not. You said you're moving on the Browns to football. You're moving into my territory.
I'm on both trains besides the Cavs one. I've gotten off the Cavs one because I knew the train track ended and ran into a building and had horrific results. And the Browns one is into luxurious pastures.
I wouldn't say luxurious pasture.
Oh no, there's a rainbow. It's like a wall.
I think the Browns are like when Thanos used the reality stone in Endgame to make the image that they found the what was the guy? The collector. He like put the image that they were actually in the collector's place and that it was all okay. And then like they tried to get the stone from the guy and he unveiled he took away the reality stone's powers and then it turned into like the collector was not alive anymore and like there's fire everywhere. That's what the Browns are.
Yeah, no, it's actually like in Looney Tunes where they paint the.
Yeah,
like
that's a much simpler and probably better analogy.
Because they're like, you're like, oh, here's our wide open path. Straight to the wall.
They had a good draft though.
The Guardians are actually the rainbow. The
Guardians are that
storm,
little hamster.
You can't have rainbows without rain. And both other Cleveland teams are the rain. Think about that. Let that sink in.
The Browns are like the storm on Jupiter that's been going for 250 years. And the Cavs are like when a random bolt of lightning strikes when there's like no clouds.
Metaphor,
and you're like, nothing. That's weird. I bet that's not going to happen again. And then a hurricane rolls in.
True. Anyway, Cavs basketball is not fun to watch. I hate this team.
I have hope still, but it's dwindling.
I've lost all hope that this team has any chance to make a run in the playoffs. I think their ceiling, to me now, is the Eastern Conference Finals because I think next round, if they do move on, should be in their favor. But I also thought that coming into this series, and look where they are now. So,
to be fair, the Raptors had our number all year. I know it was early in the season, but they still had it. And the next series, we have both Detroit and Magic. So like we just match up better with them. And I think either way, if we do win the series, playing them, they were in such a physical game and battle and just series all around that we have the advantage there.
Poutine,
and we play well at home.
Poutine, James Dean,
Mike Breen.
Jimmy Dean. Isn't that the sandwich?
Yeah.
Cavs in 7.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
That was pretty good.
That's fine.
I did say Dean twice though, so that makes it a little best. I wanted to mention Jimmy Dean though.
Okay.
I'm kind of hungry.
Mike Breen, Jimmy Dean. collard greens.
Poutine.
Cavs in 5.
I had to mention poutine. That's
Poutine?
Canadian.
Why?
Ever had
Because
poutine?
why? I have not. Why? Because it's Canadian.
Yeah.
You.
It's not very good. I mean, I only had it once.
It's what? It's gravy and like cheese
on French fries.
Well, it's like bad French fries too, right?
Consisting of French fries topped with fresh cheese curds and a hot brown gravy, traditionally made from beef or chicken stock.
I like. See, the thing is,
That sounds good.
I'm the type of guy where I can picture what it tastes like. You know.
I'm getting a good taste right now. Maybe I'm just hungry.
It seems like it would taste fine. Like that's the same thing with like beans on toast.
I think the problem was I ate mine at Disney. It was like 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Do you know what I want? I want the Dole Whips from Disney. I've seen those. They look so refreshing and good.
The blue milk from Disney.
I heard it's like slimy.
I don't know. I was.
You want that blue slime just going down your throat?
Whoa. Anyway.
Thank goodness this is not live on air, or we would be fined by the FCC.
FCC. Messi. And
AC/DC.
Cavs and Suns. Anyway, let's move on. That's all of our playoff discussion. I think we missed nothing.
Wait, we didn't predict this series. What are we saying?
Oh,
Cavs in 7?
Yeah, Cavs in 7.
I'll go that. I'll go
think
Cavs
since
in
they're
7.
they've played awful in Toronto, so I just expect one more. Why is you?
If Scotty's not 100%,
And Brandon
I think they
Ingram's
can
out.
take it in 6. And Ingram's out. I think they take it in 6.
It's just so weird how bad they've played in Toronto specifically. They didn't play good in Cleveland this game, but specifically
They played good in Cleveland.
they played fine.
They shot the ball extremely well, and they limited the turnovers. There's still 15, but they limited it.
James Harden has 6, bro.
Okay, it's expected. You're just such a hater. Such a hater.
They let up 40 in the second. It was 29. The Cavs scored 29 in the second. Raptors at 40. Anyway,
I don't care.
we don't.
I don't.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
I don't care.
Anyway, there's this new anti-tanking thing. What is? I haven't seen. I think I saw something, but I don't know if it was real. So please explain what this is.
Oh, you want me to explain?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it is real. They still have to agree on it, so it's not set in stone yet. They have to get the 30 general managers. It is a 3-2-1 lottery. It includes expanding the lottery to 16 teams, flatten odds, and a relegation zone, where the bottom 3 teams would be penalized with fewer lottery balls for the number 1 pick, starting with the 2027 draft. So, all the top 6 seeds from both conferences do not make the lottery. The playing teams are included now. And you either get 1, 2, or 3 balls. We're back to the balls in the lottery. It is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So the bottom 3 teams, you would think, how many balls do you think they get? How many should they get?
For bottom 3?
Yeah.
The most.
How many do you, so they should get 3, right?
I've seen how they get.
They get 2.
Yeah.
And then
This doesn't fix tanking.
it doesn't fix tanking.
This just leaves people more reason to tank.
Yeah. And then all the playing teams get 1, and then the rest of the teams get 3. So they get like a 12-ish% chance of the number 1 pick. The top 3 teams, they cannot pick lower than 12th. But it's like, and then, so they can't pick lower than 12th. The teams with 3 balls cannot pick lower, or they can pick up to 16. It's like, that's not that big of a difference, though. It's just, it is so stupid. I really...
Adam Silver is the worst commissioner in all of sports. I'm good saying that. I'm cool with that.
I am cool saying that, too.
Genuinely was watching a video the other day. The MLB has passed up NBA in viewership, so now the NBA is 3rd.
Really?
Yeah. because
They had increased viewership this year too.
I think so. This video could have been, maybe it's on the trend too, but I swear the MLB viewership is higher than the NBA. I think.
Okay,
It is. It is.
this explains it a little bit better. So, 3 balls. The teams that did not qualify for the playoffs or the play-in tournament but avoided finishing with one of the 3 worst records. Those teams get 3 balls. So this year, let me look up the standings real quick. That would be like the Bucks, Chicago, Nets, and yeah, that's it for the East. Actually, no, not the Nets. They had a bottom 3 record. Sorry. It would be Bucks, Bulls, Pelicans, Dallas, Grizzlies, Kings, and Jazz. That's who it would be. And then 2 balls, teams that finished in the bottom 3 and were thus subject to draft relegation provision in which they are penalized by losing 1 lottery ball. In an attempt to create a floor for how far those teams might fall, the draft relegated teams would pick no lower than 12, whereas all other lottery-eligible teams could fall as far as the 16th pick. The 9th and 10th play-in seeds in each conference would also receive 2 lottery balls. So the teams that would get 2 lottery balls this year would have been the Nets, Pacers, Wizards, Hornets, Heat, Clippers, and Warriors. So the Hornets and the Wizards would have the same chance of getting the number 1 overall pick.
What a great idea.
That's fantastic. And then 1 ball is the losers of the play-in games between the 7th and 8th seeds in each conference would receive just
I can't
one
believe no other
lottery ball.
Sports league has come up with this fantastic idea. And it's actually such a great idea that it's bringing tears to my eyes.
There's just this doesn't deter anything, you know? It just
It's if I'm being honest, I didn't like it. I don't like it. If that wasn't obvious already.
it's
I think
terrible.
It's a very stupid idea.
It just means okay, don't try to be the worst. But
You shouldn't be.
see, the thing is,
You're not punishing tanking teams. You're punishing the
Yeah.
worst teams.
this when people say that, some people don't understand what that means. It means that they're the teams that are genuinely bad, like
The Nets.
the Nets. They couldn't do anything to win any more games. The Pacers couldn't do anything to win any more games.
All right, the Pacers maybe could have done a little more, but
like
they probably
what?
would
Like
played Nemhard. They didn't. They sat out Nemhard for majority of the season.
okay, I don't think that
No. I'm not
gets them
saying
3 extra
it wins
wins.
them maybe 5 extra wins, but
Maybe. But there isn't a lot that they can do, and also look towards the future. It's and then that you have to risk injuring a player just so you don't get your draft rights penalized, compromise his future. So, and now all it does is say you get a team like the Heat. They went 43-39, and now they're 10th in the play-in. It's oh, okay. So actually, I want to lose more games, so the Bucks jump me, so we get 3 lottery balls instead of the 2 because we're in the play-in now. So we actually want to lose more games towards the end of the year because we're going to be the 10th seed or the 9th seed either way, unless we win 20 games in a row, which isn't going to happen. So actually, I want to lose more games. Essentially, you're encouraging tanking. Is that not what tanking is? Intentionally losing games for better draft odds?
it's just so
I
dumb. Adam Silver, I can't wait until you leave the NBA. I can't.
Can we
wait.
get the corrupt? What was the other guy's name? One before him,
David Stern?
David Stern. Can we get corrupt David Stern again?
He passed away.
Can we get his?
back?
Can we get the? We need that one dude that always announced the picks. We need that guy.
Adam Silver is you are. I can't even say all I want
He
to say
just
on
looks
this
weird.
podcast.
If
I said everything I wanted to say on this podcast, my career is.
we
in
get
shambles.
demonetized.
Also for viewership, last year's NBA Finals compared to the MLB World Series. The World Series, I think this is in total, or no, average. Average viewership for the World Series was 16.1 million viewers, where the NBA's finals had 10.3 million viewers.
Wow.
The regular season, the NBA does have a slight edge over the MLB, but that just shows like 6 million over the NBA.
I think that's because there's less games.
It's the same amount of games. Both are in 7.
You said regular season.
No, regular season, yeah. I thought you were talking about the finals.
Oh, no.
I thought you were like, but they both have less games.
It's just easier to hype up big games for NBA than MLB. Because MLB, like, no one really cares until, like, the last month of the season. I wonder, like, what the last month of the season viewerships are like for NBA and MLB.
Yeah.
I don't know if, like, they have that anywhere. I doubt it, but...
The NBA, despite how much they love they're focused on marketing, is awful at it. It's honestly astonishing.
Because it is the most marketable league in the U.S.
You are moving on from a generation everybody knows. Everybody knows LeBron. Everybody knows Curry. Most people. I'm sure there's some guy out there that doesn't.
KD.
You have all of these massive names. You ask anybody who a new person in the NBA is, odds are they probably won't be able to name
one person in the NBA, and it's like they'll be like LeBron.
If I were to ask anybody in here that isn't in the sports department, name another player that's not like that's new, just a new NBA player. They probably wouldn't be able to.
It's all LeBron's fault because he's just too good.
True.
But it is like because they just let's have Stephen A. Smith talk about LeBron for 6 hours a day. That's what that's why. It's because you refuse to let this other generation go.
You need to move on to a younger, more positive generation with the sport of basketball. I'm so negative about basketball because I love it that much. You know, I want to see the sport I love be better. That's why I hate this sport. You know, like I know how good it can be. I've started to expand my horizons, start watching the NFL, the MLB. Both of those multiple aspects I enjoy much better than the NBA.
You're gonna get a yard by yard or down by down for NFL.
Bat by bat, wood by. Pause. Anyway, it's so disheartening to see how much this.
Every other episode we have these where we're just like,
we
hate you, Adam Silver. You are ruining the league.
Every single time.
Because he is.
It's like I've never watched Harry Potter, but I assume Voldemort just sucks the joy out of everyone. Which is what Adam Silver does to me, and he looks exactly like him.
He does look like Voldemort.
The NBA will never hire me, and this is why. Until he's gone.
We're never getting careers in media because they're going to look and be like...
Don't let Mitch Copion, he knows.
Were you on a quarter by quarter? And I was like... Ooh. We're talking with like the NBA executive.
He's one of those guys
or
he's one of those guys who doesn't actually listen. So we'd be like... He's like, aren't you guys the guys from Quarter by Quarter? And we're like, yes, Mr. Adam Silver.
Yes.
I love that show. Say true, Adam Silver.
Oh, it's a basketball show, right? Oh, yeah. Yes, Mr. Silver. Yes, it is. It's like, oh, what do you talk about on there?
Basketball.
LeBron. We talk about LeBron the entire time and no one else.
That's I think I've heard you guys before. I love that show.
That's what I like to hear. Now, you haven't been like critical of anything important, that someone could find up, use against us, right?
I wouldn't have to take any action against you, would I? Whoa.
He uses like the avatar, like the thumb thing, and like drains our chakras or something. Yeah.
He drains our hatred of him.
It's like you love Adam Silver. You will be subservient to me. Yes, Mr. Silver, I will serve you. You are my master, Adam Silver.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
Don't take that out of context.
Pause.
It's all right. It's all right.
You got anything else to say?
I hate you, Adam Silver. Please retire. You have enough money. Just go away.
The NBA playoffs are still going on. Currently, we're wrapping up the first round. Next time you'll hear from us, it will definitely be.
This first round feels like it's gone on for like a month.
Ages. Too long, honestly.
I need a Pelicans versus Kings game to make me feel better.
True. And with that, I think that's all we had.
And with that, what am I thinking of? And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end. Know that guy?
Yeah.
And with that, quarter by quarter comes to an end. Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Is that just the end there?
I guess so. That's the end. All right. Goodbye. Thank
Bye.
you for listening.